guys, good morning. We are walking to the train station this morning again. This has become a daily, but we learned a trick last night and we're not going to have to walk near as far as we did yesterday morning or the day before, because we found a shortcut last night, which was probably where they were telling us to go to begin with, but you know, learning curves. So anyhow, we're headed to the train station. We are going to go to Castel Sant'Angelo today. That is a castle that was at one time, wasn't it Constantine's palace? I don't know. We'll get more information once we get there and I'll share it with you. But I'm pretty sure it was Constantine's palace at one time and then was transformed into a castle. I don't know. We'll find out. There's going to be a lot of information, I'm sure. We're also going to do a couple other little things. Hopefully find some good food today. Let's see, what else? Anything major? Try not to get lost on the subway. Oh, I bet we get some steps in. It was 14,000 the first day, 17,000 yesterday. Anybody want to guess what today's magical thousands number is? All I know is cardiac rehab will not be disappointed in Dana when we get home. Nope, nope, nope.
Rehab schmehab.
Rehab schmehab.
I'm not going to rehab.
She's come a long ways since we left Alaska, that's for sure. So, all right, we'll see you guys at Sant'Angelo's castle. It's a bike parade. This building is the Supreme Court of Rome. We're gonna go look at it closer. And the front of it's even more beautiful. This is the back of it. Oh, look at that, big bus. Okay, let's walk across the street so you guys can actually see this thing. This is the back of that statue. Let's go see the front of it. Alright, this is the front of the statue. Always with the bird on their head. Because they always have a bird on their head. They do. Do you guys see those clouds? That's not a good sign. And I love these trees, these big flat ones. They remind me of a Dr. Seuss tree. Do you remember the one with the dogs, I think it was, or something? But anyways, they had trees that were big and flat like that. This is really pretty right here. That's the top of this back of the building. Lots of detail on the building. Pretty little fountain. This building is huge. It's 3 extremely tall stories. Lots of detail in the building. And it just goes on and on and on. This is just an incredible building, you guys. The detail just goes on and on and on. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see some of it. I mean, just gorgeous. All carved into the stone. Each bridge across the Tiber has its own name. I can't tell you what this one's called offhand, but it is pretty. Look at the detail work in the side of it. We are going to follow the Tiber all the way down to there. Castel Sant'Angelo, that is our destination. Castel Sant'Angelo. As seen from the outside. Another bridge across the Tiber. Each one's unique. Another beautiful bridge. This is the one I think maybe that we walked across the other day. Yes. Yes. It's a good view.
And here we have the beautiful St. Peter's Basilica. Today is the first Sunday of the month, and on the first Sunday of the month, you get free entry into many of these historic locations, including this one. So as you can see, we are standing in line, and it's a very, very long line. It twists and turns, and we'll be in this line for some time. It did save us some money, but I'm not entirely sure it's worth it.
We are getting closer. We've been in line for a little while now, but we are getting closer.
It's cutting. I check.
Do you change it or switch it?
Good man. Eat barata too much, eat barata. Eat barata.
Made it inside. We are here at Castel Sant'Angelo, and guess what? They had a free bathroom. It was exciting. We had to wait in line for it, but it was free. We also got in free today because it's the first Sunday of the month, and on the first Sunday of the month, they allow people to come in and do these things for free. Several of these things are free today. So, I'm going to be quiet now and let you guys watch this, and then I will read to you over the top of it later because I can't remember anything. So.
The Castel Sant'Angelo gets its name from a medieval legend that in 590, the Archangel Michael appeared before Pope Gregory the Great and announced the end of a plague. In reality, its history is much older. The Emperor Hadrian in the 1st century AD commissioned this mausoleum for him and his family. Fortunately, this particular building never fell into disrepair because it had an uninterrupted period of transformation. This building went from a tomb to a fortress, from a prison to a magnificent Renaissance dwelling, and from barracks to a national museum, which is where it is today. At one time, the walls were most likely lined with marble, which is why there are little holes all over the place. The marble would have been attached at those holes. This is where the ashes would have been carried up. The funeral procession of one of the most peaceful emperors to ever rule. Looks like that was an elevator of some sort. Huh. Interesting. There was a trap door. That's cool. So it was like, and that's where the urns were stored. So I wonder where they are now. I thought it said that they were here. This place was really neat. It was such a combination of artifacts and architecture and history, Renaissance, medieval, really a neat place to go and explore.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
I believe that at one time this was a bedroom for a pope who was staying here. We found this nice little outside courtyard just in the nick of time. We really needed to sit and rest our feet. And I had a good time snapping some pictures. I absolutely loved the way that this flag stood out against that background. And what a beautiful view of the city this was.
I dodged that.
I know, I saw that.
Put my eye out.
He's trying to take you out.
Found this guy, and he was all too happy to take a pose for me. I had so much fun photographing him.
Wow, look at that fireplace.
And yet another amazing ceiling. We have seen so many already with such detail. I just can't imagine putting this much time and energy into something you always look up to. And to think that I complain when I have to paint a ceiling white.
Where we're going, don't you? To the very top of the tallest tower. This is where I would have walked to Ava and Zoe. Is that you moaning and groaning? Oh my God.
The wind was crazy up here, but the views were out of this world.
Are you starting to give me the look you gave me at the White House?
Welcome to Castel Sant'Angelo, the Bridge of Angels. This was completed in 134 AD under the rule of Emperor Hadrian. It is a beautiful bridge and, in my opinion, one of the prettiest ones we crossed while we were here.